Welcome back to Just Two Random Guys Talking Hoops. The podcast powered by Home for Hoops. You know them, you love them. From their studio in downtown Chicago, here are your hoop fanatic hosts, Michael DeYoung and Drew Collins.
All right, y'all. Welcome into the third episode. Hope y'all are having a lovely day. We got a lot to talk about today.
Oh, yeah.
First in store, what do we want to talk about, Drew?
We're each going to pick our biggest off-season NBA moves so far.
It was a busy offseason.
Do you want to lead us off?
Yeah, so I think the one that stuck out to me the most was probably the Mikal Bridges trade.
Ooh.
I mean, I think that one, a little obvious, but I mean, who's going to compete with the Celtics in the East besides, I mean, let's say, okay, the Bucks, Philly, but now the Knicks, as the season went on this past season, and then now going into this upcoming season, have become damn near the second or the best threat to dethroning the Celtics in the East. So that move with getting Mikal, he's not injured too, which will be interesting because you got a guy like Tom Thibodeau that just run guys to death. I mean, not saying Derrick Rose was going to tear an ACL when he did, but like that's going to be a topic later on in the show.
A little throw there. Okay.
Yeah, just throwing that out there for the people. But you know, how is Mikal going to hold up? Is he going to be Mr. Consistent just every game, or is he going to have to sit out? He's going to tweak an ankle or whatever. So that'll be interesting to see. But now they have even more bodies. You got Jalen Brunson, Dante, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, Miles McBride.
They keep going.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they got a lot of guys, and then it gets into the argument of, okay, so who's going to start? And it's the reason why a lot of people are talking about, okay, what are you going to do with Julius Randle now? Yeah. Are you going to keep him? Because there's been reports about his attitude not necessarily being the greatest.
Oh, really? I hadn't heard about that.
And then also he doesn't show up in the playoffs. Obviously, he wasn't here for these past playoffs, which is probably why they did so well. But no, I'm just playing. But damn near. So
damn near.
So, what are you going to do? Because you could get more assets for him.
Yeah.
Maybe some guys that'll fit more around the pieces you have. Because in my opinion, you should start Jalen Brunson, Dante, and then you probably want to go Mikal Bridges, Anunoby, and then Mitchell Robinson.
Hard off the bench.
Off the bench,
yeah.
And then you got McBride. You got some pieces, so you could get some more role players.
That's without Randall too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Crazy. So it's okay, what do we do with Randall? And they already have a lot of draft compensation. So
they're looking good.
I mean, you could just build that up a little bit more. Go trade for a guy at the deadline. You don't have to do anything now.
Yeah, that's true.
So and then Jalen Brunson took that pay cut where he could have gotten an extra $113 million if he would have signed next offseason.
Crazy.
No, it is.
$113 million gone.
I know, but I think I saw this a little bit. Jalen Brunson's realizing, okay, so in New York, when's the last time the Yankees haven't won since 2009. That's a long drought for the Yankees. Whatever. The Mets are the Mets. They never do anything. The Brooklyn Nets are just irrelevant. Yeah, they had Durant, all these guys, they didn't do anything. I mean, they were a toe away, but that's a story for another day. But
another episode, right?
Another episode. Yeah. And then the Giants have been garbage. I mean, they've won those Super Bowls in the 2000s, but they've kind of been almost irrelevant since then. And then the Jets until now have I didn't even know they're in the league half the time. Oh, so it's okay, I think Jalen Brunson's looking around if I can somehow win a title or really make some noise, get to the finals, he almost runs New York then. If you think about it, and then all those brand deals and everything, New York's the place to be in America as far as a sports athlete.
Yeah.
If you can make it, there's a lot of media and a lot of scrutiny, but if you can make it out like Derek Jeter did, we're
going to MLB now. Okay,
I'm just saying. He ran New York. He was a king of New York.
Yeah.
So think Jalen Brunson sees an opportunity like that, and he's hey, I get all that attention, all that noise, those brand deals. You're gonna get a lot of that money back. So you get a lot of that attention. So I think he likes that.
You just become the man, low key.
Yeah. So I'm starting to understand. Maybe that's not the reason, but I think that's kind of the reason why he ended up deciding to make that move.
Yeah. So it's a lot of money either way.
No, that's
regardless.
What I'm saying. And it favors the Knicks. Now it gives them more opportunity. Like now they have some more money because the new CBA that's I don't think it's this season. It's next season.
Mm-hmm.
So there's just going to be a lot of tax. Like you can't just like be like the Warriors and just sign Kevin Durant like they did and like pay a huge tax. Yeah. So. I don't know. Like that was a smart move.
It was a big move.
Yeah, a lot of people would have taken the bag, but he did it. So
personally,
no, I respect it. Be the king of New York.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, but anyways, I got a little off topic there.
No, that was good. Rant, that was good.
But
I'll be quick with mine because we have a segment coming up called Debates with Mike that I'm personally very excited for. So I'm gonna keep mine short and sweet.
Okay.
Biggest move for me in the offseason. You already know. You can probably say it. Paul George to the 76ers, man. Shout out my boy Henry Tarr out in Middlebury. Huge Philly fan. They got Paul George. Foul happy Joel Embiid. Eric Gordon.
I forgot they signed
they signed Eric Gordon. I just seen this.
That was a good signing.
But then they also got vets like Kyle Lowry. I mean, he's not going to drop 20 for you anymore, but he'll be a solid addition. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, you got rising star Tyrese Maxey, who can drop 50 any night now. Huge contenders. Great move by the 76ers. Put them on the title. I said it here first.
There's no concern about like injuries or anything like that with them?
Fine. Once they get to playoff time, I think they'll be rolling. If they're healthy, I think they're a force to be reckoned with.
But that's like, let's capitalize the I, capitalize the F.
Ooh.
Because...
you spelled if there.
Yeah, you see what I did there?
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, but they also signed like Drummond. Oh, they signed Drummond. Sorry. That was his first name wrong.
My God.
And Caleb Martin. Hey. Caleb Martin.
No, don't get me wrong. They got good role players. They got a
good roster.
No, they do got a good roster. I'm just saying, if he's hobbling around and then on one leg like he was last year, and then you got Paul George that he might be out. I know Tyrese is going to be there, but is
Kelly Oubre Jr. is returning? He was hooping for them last year.
No, he was.
People were clowning, but that boy can hoop. He was putting up numbers.
No, he was.
I watched a few Sixers games, and he was doing his thing.
He could hoop. They got good guys. No. I'm just saying, like,
you're just saying they have to be healthy.
Yeah, like you know what I mean.
That's fair. It's like the Bucks. Got to be healthy.
But I think that's a bigger question mark than a lot of other teams. Like the Knicks, I don't think I have that big of a question mark.
Nah, because they can.
The only guy I have a question mark is maybe Anunoby because he's kind of he'll.
But even with the Knicks, it showed when they almost beat the Pacers. They almost beat the Pacers with their whole starting lineup being injured.
Yeah,
you know, like they've shown they can still play when they're injured. Or 76ers, you just don't know.
Yeah, the 76ers like. They gave the Knicks a little bit of a run for their money a little bit. The Knicks also weren't as deep as they are now. Like
the Knicks improved, but so did the Sixers.
Now they got more experience. So it's like, I don't know. We'll see, but...
Let's move on.
My bad.
To a new segment that the viewers have been craving.
Do you want to go into the WNBA?
Oh no, let's go to debates with Mike.
Debates with Mike.
This has been a segment that the Instagram DMs have been flooded, asking we want more Mike. Mike's takes are the best. Yeah, so we created a segment. We created a segment called Debates with Mike, where your host Michael DeYoung, the one and only, comes up with 2, 3, maybe even 4 if he's feeling frisky, debates that he will pose to me and to the listeners and the viewers. Drop a comment below of what you think. And, we'll spend a few minutes, not too long, going over the debate. And then if it picks up some traction, maybe we'll feature an end episode.
Okay.
Does that sound about right,
So if this goes good, we get to do this again.
Oh, yeah. If the people love it, Debates with Mike will be a staple on this show.
A lot of pressure there.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh,
take it away.
All right.
Take a sip of water.
All right. There we go. All right. So the first one, I hinted at it a little bit earlier in the episode. It is, what if Derrick Rose never got hurt? Never tore his ACL. That never happened when they were playing this, I believe, the 76ers. Yeah. What ends up happening? Does he get an NBA title? Because that's the LeBron, like, Miami Heat days.
Oh. I don't think he gets a title then, but he could...
How long does he last in the league?
He could just be one of those... he's the youngest MVP ever. He's got to be. I think he would have turned into one of those players that just carried their team but never got over the hump. Like a great player. Like maybe not like a Chris Paul, where Chris Paul's been great his whole career and now he's washed, obviously, because he's getting really old. But I think he could have been one of those guys where it just never fell perfect for him. And he just went his whole career and he just never got one, but he still averaged like 35. Like a Harden, maybe. He averaged like 30. He was so dominant.
Okay.
You know?
I think it was inevitable. Like, I don't want to...
You praying that's a downfall here?
Not going no, but the way, like, John Morant, how he's skinny, he jumps. Like, how long does that last before you get, like, a major injury or you just kind of lose it a little bit? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying,
or you
like...
show a gun on Instagram Live and then you're on probation, you know?
Well, yeah, and then you screw it. They basically ruined his whole team's, like,
they were rolling before he did that, too.
No, yeah, because when he came back, had a good little stretch there, and then he got hurt. And then it was like, okay, well, now it doesn't matter. So, yeah, I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, how long does his career last? I know he was the youngest MVP, but how long does that wear and tear?
Upside. Yeah, you're right.
So, and it's like, you know what I mean?
Let us know what you think.
Because I personally think that... I think if they would have found a way to get another star, I know they had Carlos Boozer, Joakim Noah, like they had some solid guys, but I think they needed another star.
Yeah.
Like there was talks about like maybe LeBron or Carmelo going to like Chicago when it was like free agency.
LeBron in Chicago would have been crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you get, it maybe didn't have to be on that level, but like you get a good, you get somebody, some all-star
like a Pascal Siakam on that Toronto team.
Yeah, like that's what I'm like. That type of player. Yeah. But I don't really know. You know, I just don't really.
It's a hypothetical. It's a hypothetical debate. It really makes you think.
Yeah,
it's a good one.
Do you think he would have been a top 3 point guard of all time?
No. I mean, you can't. That's so tough to debate because you just don't know.
Yeah, there's just so much unknown.
What's the next debate? That was so hypothetical. We can go on. We can move on.
Okay. Who is the best point guard in the league right now?
Oh, I'd say Luka Doncic, Luka Magic. If we're putting him are we putting him at the one?
Well, yeah, because he always has the ball in his hand.
Yeah,
so yes.
Luka. I mean, you saw it again this playoffs. He went to the finals for the first time with Kyrie. I don't think he performed the best in the finals, but to get to the finals, I mean, he was just dominant. He ripped out the Timberwolves' heart and showed he was so dominant in that closeout game.
No, he was.
I think he should have been MVP this year too.
Yeah,
I think he was up there. Like he was top 3. Him, Shea, and
Jalen Brunson should have got it. Jalen Brunson was 5th, but Jalen Brunson should have been.
Jalen Brunson was up there. I think it's. I don't know, but what do you think? I think it's Luka.
Yeah, so I think. See, it's tough because Luka's team's more on the rise. Curry's team is not on the rise. Shea's team is on the rise. So I think that has something to do with it too.
Yeah, sure.
And it's also Curry's just getting older. Like Luka's getting more into his prime.
Luka's averaging better numbers.
Same with Shea.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's tough. I think I would personally go with Shea.
Sure.
But I think that's a toss-up. It's a toss-up.
Flip a coin, why don't you? We can flip one right now.
No, for real. But, I think Shea is just more... It's just, I know I'm going to get 30 a night. I know Luka does that pretty much every night.
Sure.
I just think Shea's not a liability on defense. And there's 2 sides of the basketball.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that you got to play that into it. And I think the Mavs rely too much on Luka too. But this has nothing to do with this debate. But I think what really gives Shea the edge is that he can play. And that's not saying a lot because Luka can't really play defense. Like, if he just tried a little bit more on defense.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that, there's only so much you can do.
6'8",
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, just slide your feet a little bit. Just a 1-2 shuffle. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, just give me anything, Luka. But... anyways, so that's what I'm saying. Like Shea can he's gonna play a little defense. Mm-hmm. He's in a better shape.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely.
I was trying to be nice about it, but
you're getting to the point. Yeah, you're getting there.
So I think that's why I go with Shea.
Fun debate. You can go a few different ways.
And he's Mr. It's just Shea is 30 every night.
Yep. His whole life is consistent.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Everything. Just boom, boom, boom.
That's a good one. I like that one. Yeah.
They're going to be going at it too because the Thunder just got better with Caruso. So we'll be able to. Who knows at this time next year?
They're on the rise.
Could be a different story.
It could be 52 episodes from now, and we'll flash back to this.
Exactly. And be
wow.
Whoa.
We called that. That's crazy.
God, Mike's a genius, or Drew's a genius.
Speaking of Mike, what's your third debate here?
Third one? Oh, let's check.
Is this the last one for our first segment of debates with Mike?
Yep.
This is
what I got written down. Unless one comes to the dome. But all right. So, what are the top 3 teams that you'd want to play for? Whether
if I'm in the league,
like if you're in the league and you can decide, they're like, all right, Drew, where do you want to play? It could based on
this superstar in the league, and I'm just going like, is it
like
is it for like lifestyle? Is it for like winning right now?
Well, you gotta put all that into perspective.
That's good.
They're like, Drew, all right, pick where you want to play.
I'm going on the current roster.
Yeah, you're going on the current roster.
And
so like,
I'm good. Like I'm playing.
Yeah, okay,
word.
Yeah, we'll say you're like, you can start with it.
You can start. Okay, let's go. I've been putting in
but
some
just
work.
like a place. Yeah, don't think about too much how your game relates to it. Just like pick the like location and like the team, like how they are. Like how much you got to pick. Like how much do you value that? Like where would it be? Because I feel like a lot of people this weighs differently. Like a lot of people think about the lifestyle.
Yeah, that's
some
what
people
I'm
think
thinking,
about like the team.
I'm thinking about where I'm getting paid too. I feel like those bigger market teams can write me a check. You know?
It's not even that because there's a salary cap. This isn't Major League Baseball.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But like, let's just say you can get the amount of money because I
get the money I want to.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I'm gonna go first. Number 1, the great city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
No way you just did that, bro.
The Bucks would love to have me. That'd be my primary. 2 hours from home, I could come home for a nice fresh dinner made by my mom. It would be great.
Yeah, but you could get
I'd be repping the home state of...
Like, don't get me wrong.
Home state of
Wisconsin. Yeah. Love all that. But, you can decide.
You wouldn't want to be drafted. You wouldn't want to be traded to your hometown Bucks. That would be amazing.
I'm thinking, like, the lifestyle, your squad.
I'm winning with Giannis. Giannis not bringing another one home. That's what I'm focused on.
All right, so you want to be like the hometown hero.
Focus on the game.
Okay.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You said 3, right?
Yeah, we're already going
Milwaukee,
off on an
Wisconsin.
interesting track.
I'll travel in the winter. I'm in season. It's fine.
Oh my gosh.
Number 2, I'm going out to LA. I'm a Laker.
All right.
Another great. It's been Kobe,
What,
LeBron.
you're not a Clipper?
Kobe, LeBron, and me. The 3 great Lakers.
Oh my god!
And I'm helping LeBron cement his legacy until I take that over. You know?
Yeah. Okay. They passing to the throne.
He pass it to me. He'll crown me. It'll be great. It'll be a whole thing.
Wow. Holy.
And in LA, you get the lifestyle. You get the big. I feel like you just get the following when you go to LA.
Yeah.
Like Caruso blew up, and he's an average role player.
No, that is true.
Right?
That is true. That is true. He's still to this day. Yeah.
So a little different than Milwaukee, Wisconsin. What's that? Number 3, I'm going to have to go Miami. You know, the girls in Miami are different. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, my God.
And,
I got to respect it.
Right?
I got to respect it.
That's my lifestyle play. I want Milwaukee for the culture, LA to win, and I went to Miami to hang with Tyler Hero and Jimmy Butler and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right.
It'll be a good time.
All right.
That would be a good Instagram reel right there. You get like their faces popped up and stuff.
Oh my god!
What about you, Mike? This will say a lot. You know, I think it's a good. You can tell if they really value the party Miami life or winning. Like, going to a team.
I mean, I think this isn't who I'm picking yet, but I'm saying Miami winning culture, and you get the
it was a good pick. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yeah, but that was 3rd. That's how you had 3rd.
Yeah, I got the hometown hero first.
Oh my gosh!
Let's hear him. Let's hear your 3rd. Let's hear it.
Okay. I think
get straight to it.
This is tough. This is really tough because there's like
a lot of great teams out there. Washington Wizards, San Antonio Spurs,
the
Charlotte Hornets,
on the rise. Yeah, Charlotte Hornets,
Detroit Pistons.
Yeah,
just take a pick.
Great team. Yeah.
Sure,
anyways,
just giving you time to think.
So first, I'm gonna probably go. This is really tough. You got Texas. I didn't even think about Texas with Dallas.
You clearly didn't have an answer ready, so
I clearly didn't. But
stall longer.
No. Okay, I got this. I got this. I think 1. I'm gonna go with the. No, I'm not going. I still don't get why you went Milwaukee on that.
We're Bucks fans.
I like the big city though. Like I like.
Yeah, but you're not. You don't. You're just playing ball there.
Yeah, but you got to think about it.
Great. Off season, I'll go to my house in Miami.
Yeah, but like you're also living there.
That's fine.
During
There's
the
nice
season.
places in Milwaukee.
Yeah, when it's like 5 degrees out. Yeah, guys. Let's just go out on the water right
keep
now.
Stalling.
Yeah.
Just let's hear your answer. Sorry,
No, so I'm gonna list my 3 and then I'm gonna put them in order. All right. So I'm gonna put Miami.
You have no clue what you're doing.
I know. I'm doing Miami. Sure. No, I'm gonna do Miami.
Do it
first.
in order.
I'm doing Miami.
Miami's
okay.
one. So
Miami's one.
On Miami.
And Miami's one because you got the lifestyle, but you also got the Heat culture. They got a good squad. Everything's run well there. I think it would just be a good vibe all around. So
best girls in the world.
We'll debate on that later. But then
unless they come from Milwaukee. So we got Miami 1.
Miami 1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Phoenix 2.
Ooh.
Phoenix
gets hot. No, you said it. It's a lie. Phoenix gets up.
It came to the dome. Like I kind of like the vibe there, the desert vibe.
Did you know Omar Knight in high school?
No, but I like.
So it gets he told me it gets up to 102 to 105.
It's dry heat. And remember, I'm playing there during the season.
I'm saying, but you live there.
Oh, but I'm thinking about current rosters.
Yeah. No, you said Suns. You on the Suns? That's cool. That's a good spot though. You get to play with KD, Booker, Beal.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You must be the one on that team. You must be the
I'm the one, though. I'm the
one.
one.
You're the one.
Okay.
Cool.
And then, I'm deciding between New York and LA.
Ooh.
So do I want to be the king of New York, or do I want to be the king of...
You ain't the king. You the role player.
I'm the role player. Pass me the ball.
You sitting in the corner.
Just pass me the ball. Just based off roster, I'm going to go New York.
Yo.
And
you won't play at all.
Yeah, taxes are crazy, but taxes in LA
I didn't
are
even
crazy
think,
too.
Milwaukee taxes. See, I'm living right. I'm living
God,
good.
Stop it. I'm living in New York, so I'm gonna go Miami 1.
I like that. That's a good list.
Phoenix 2. I just like the dry desert, but it's not. It's a little more low key than LA. Sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I go to the big city, New York. You know, all that, and all that has to offer. So
New York's a good one. That's a good list.
No, I had to stall. I'm not gonna lie, because I was thinking about.
I knew the way you were talking.
I was thinking about LA. I was thinking about Dallas too.
I thought Dallas too.
Dallas or Houston, like that.
Yeah, Houston. Yeah, Dallas would be cool.
Yeah, but like Houston, you got you're by the water. Like
even like the Kings, like Sacramento's nice. Like there's some good spots. All those Calis can be nice, dude.
Sacramento,
Chicago.
The Warriors would be decent.
Yeah, Warriors, Bay Area.
But I don't like the Bay Area is just too cold.
But you could be the you could be the. I can't believe you didn't pick Milwaukee. You a fake Bucks fan.
How am I a fake?
That's all I'm going to say. And you didn't pick your other team.
I low key because I go to school in Chicago. I low key would pick. Chicago's not bad.
Chicago would be cool, yeah.
Because just
the legacy and stuff.
But it's it's cold. Dude.
It is cold, yeah.
It's freezing. Trying to walk around downtown. Oh my gosh! What the little breeze off the. I don't know if I could do that, but anyways,
I think this was a successful first segment of Debates with Mike.
That was good. I had some good questions, right?
I think the comment section will be blowing up with either
hey, let us know in the comments.
Disagree, or that was a disgrace.
But I think in the comments they should let us know also what questions. Like, give us questions that we could do.
Yes, then you could pull it up and you could add them. You could say Emma62@gmail.com says here's a good debate.
Or just be like a Instagram comment.
Oh yeah, yeah. Dallas girl.
That's more what I was thinking.
Dallas girl 79 says, and then you can roll with it. That'd be cool.
Okay,
that'd be cool. I'd like that.
Yeah.
Are we gonna move? Do you think we should move to the WNBA here? Do you think?
Yeah, we'll touch base on this. This something that really.
This is our last topic for this episode.
This one really this decision that we're gonna talk about really made absolutely no sense.
This came up because we were upstairs in between shoots.
Yeah.
Watching the WNBA All-Star Game.
Yeah. And
just take it away, Mike. You were fuming. I could see
the fumes
coming out.
All right, so we all know who Caitlin Clark is, right? We all know the Angel Reeses of the world. We got it, right? We know that we both. I think those are the names that most people know, right? So obviously, the Olympics in Paris are coming up. They were deciding, okay, who's going to be on the roster, that sort of thing, and then it was announced that first, Caitlin Clark wasn't on it, which didn't make any sense, along with Angel Reese. Now, who are the two people in the league that are really promoted and that everyone that really got people watching the WNBA? Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese.
No way.
Isn't that
that's mind-blowing.
That's fascinating, right? So, if I'm the WNBA, I'm going from like these commercial like flights.
No viewership.
No viewership, by the way.
Yep.
Not making too much money either.
No. They're actually negative.
They still are negative, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, now they're getting these private, they got this private plane to themselves.
Yep. They're flying good. They're living the good life.
That's what I'm saying.
Pro athletes.
Now they have a WNBA All-Star game or whatever.
And people are watching it. Like my mom came home and she was like,
"No, but like you look in the crowd and it's like actually packed."
Yeah.
And it's one of those things, and we're like, "Wow!" Like you would think, like, how did this happen? Well, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark.
I think it was more Caitlin Clark, but Angel Reese definitely did bring some too.
Yeah. Like I think
Batman Robin,
yeah,
to him,
Magic Bird.
Yeah.
No,
sure.
that's what I'm saying. So but it's like if that's on the Olympics, no offense, I'm not turning it on. I'm not turning it on.
You're just saying, how is Caitlin Clark not on Team?
Like how do you?
I think they both could be on Team.
They both should be on it. But, especially, how is Caitlin Clark not on it? That's literally, your whole...
The biggest name in WNBA history, I might say. That's already. Your whole thing.
Yeah. How would you leave that off?
She's played half a season, and she's bigger than
she might not be the best player in the league right now, but who cares?
But she's going to win.
She's going to get you money. That's a business decision.
Oh, talk about that. You're a finance major.
It's okay, she doesn't even have to do all this, but guess what? She's going to make you money. You can advertise her, and guess what? Average Joe people are going to actually be like, oh, I'm going to turn that on for a little bit because Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese is playing.
And I bet the revenue would 10x just from her sitting on the bench and not even playing.
So the revenue that Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, you don't even have to play them. Just sit them on the bench. If they're not the best top 10 or whatever players, just sit them on the bench and guess what? People will at least tune in and be like, oh, and the news, news media outlets will be writing articles talking about it.
They'll get interviewed. They can play no minutes and they get interviewed.
But I'm saying, you have more people watching the game, and then you're exposing the athletes that are playing, like Breanna Stewart, some of these. Yeah. It's oh, she's pretty good. What's her name? Oh, okay. You're just promoting your game more.
Do you think it had to do with jealousy?
Oh, absolutely. It's got to be jealousy because
really.
That's got to be part of it because
I think
on the business side, it's if you had LeBron James and Steph Curry, and they're young, they're just getting into the league, whatever.
Sure. And
it's I don't really they get all the attention,
But it's the first time the league has had attention.
Yes.
Right.
But you got to think, if they're the ones that are grabbing that attention, you got to hold on to that and think, okay, we got to advertise them here, there, all over social media because everyone's tuning into that.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you have people that never cared about women's basketball, and now they're caring, and then they're this is
I watched a game or two, and I didn't watch it at all.
And you got Bleacher Report, House of Highlights, you got people posting
Overtime,
about it.
Shout out
That's
Overtime.
what I'm saying. What
I think this could be a whole episode. I think we could talk about this for a full 30, 40 minutes.
No, we could. You got anything to say before I keep going? Because I can just keep going.
I wasn't going to interrupt. I'm just saying, if we wanted to, I know this is a little clip it at the end of this third episode. This could be a whole episode in the future.
Yeah,
because it is just you're very heated about this. I'm frustrated, but I can.
It's just the business side of things. It's it just doesn't in the sense. NBA they push the LeBron James. Now they're pushing Victor Wembanyama. You want to talk about a new guy in the league?
Oh yeah,
they're pushing that. That's what I'm saying.
They're pushing France. The kid from France.
They're pushing SGA. They're pushing Luka.
Jalen Johnson, I might even add. Okay. They're going to start pushing him. The kids on the
they're starting.
Telling you.
But I'm saying they see guys that start to rise and they just
because that's what you do. It's just smart.
It's and then Caitlin Clark and they didn't participate in the All-Star game. You should those. All Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, you should really just anything they can do, just be present in.
You see it. The NBA does such a good job because you see it even with Bronny James.
Yes,
this kid
just push
is
that
a
narrative.
55th overall pick
that you could argue shouldn't even be drafted.
We know why he's getting talked about. Yeah, he's LeBron's son. But the NBA he's on all the news articles because it gets clicks. It pushes the NBA even further.
That's what
marketing 101.
You want to talk about in Vegas, in some of those places like betting sites, he's a favorite on those sites to win Rookie of the Year. I know that's not realistic because that's not going to happen. But I'm saying
don't sleep.
That's what I'm saying. You're pushing narratives, and now people are like, "Oh,
you just want that engagement."
That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
and that's people are even if they're commenting like negative things. Guess what? They're still engaging with the content.
And that's all
you want. At the end of the day, that's what you want. If you're the WNBA, the more people that engage.
To be honest, I'm not sure I'll watch the women's team at the Paris Olympics.
That's what I'm. No, but like
if Caitlyn was on it, I would.
That's what I'm saying. It. Like if they're on it. Yeah, I'm turning it on.
And that's no hate to the other players. I personally just don't really know their game.
And there's almost like an aura about. You know what I'm saying? Like people are like, it's kind of like around some of these athletes, especially when they get. It's just like there's that aura about them that you want to watch them. You want to see what everything, like even off the court, like that sort of thing.
Yep.
And that's what they have right now. So you got to run with that as long as you can, because sometimes that doesn't last forever. Sometimes guys fall off, they don't start. You know what I mean? Yep. Or women fall off, and then they.
No, it's true.
So you got to
take it while it's there,
because then. You don't know, like if you don't really run with this, and then it doesn't, you still don't keep.
You just missed
increasing,
out. You missed
then
out.
It's like okay, now you got to wait for another generational talent to just.
Which doesn't seem to happen in the WNBA a lot, so it's like
it just doesn't happen in any sport. In general, like it doesn't matter. Right. So that's my last point I want to make on it. I'm just saying it's just a really dumb business decision.
Again, we might do an episode on this because there's a lot more we could talk about. Yes. To be honest, there's
absolutely.
But this was a good third. We had the news segment. We covered a lot.
Yeah.
The viewers are engaging.
I hope you guys enjoyed it.
100%.
There's a lot that we had to talk about for sure.
Oh, yeah. And we're going to get off the chest. Oh, yeah. We'll be back every Monday.
Oh, every Monday.
We'll be rolling.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. And then good. One little note before we get off the air here. Where was it?
We had some breaking news here.
So the Cavs are giving Evan Mobley $224 million. It's an extension. It's a 5-year max rookie deal with an extension worth up to $269 million. That's all it says here.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
The checks are getting big.
They're getting big. Even like role players, you get paid like $20, $25
Victor might get a bill. There could be $1 billion contract.
Yeah.
Very soon.
Which is actually crazy.
I'm not sure I'm ready for that. This podcast better do numbers, is all I'm going to say. Or we're going to get some trouble.
$1 billion is crazy.
We'll get to $1 million first. Let's get to $1 million. Million listeners by 2025.
Yeah, with how many months?
We got 4 months, guys.
Realistic expectations.
But hey, we'll see them next Monday. They know where to find us.
Absolutely.
How are we doing? Are we good?
We're good. Are you satisfied?
I'm very satisfied. That was a good episode.
Okay. Well, thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you all next Monday.
All right, guys. Peace.
Thanks for tuning in to Just Two Random Guys Talking Hoops, your new weekly go-to basketball podcast. Listen to new episodes releasing every Monday, available anywhere you listen to podcasts.